Hey everybody, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com here with my review and dyno test of the VMP SF4 X4 Flash Tuner, loaded with 3 custom VMP tunes, available for your 2015 and up Mustang GT. Now the VMP option is definitely going to be a top tier tune option here at AM, and I think a good way to describe it would be a more refined product overall. It's really going to shine with those heavily modded full bolt-on setups, nitrous cars, and especially forced induction setups, and that's where VMP really earned their reputation. Now with all that said, can you use this on a stock or light bolt-on car? Absolutely. In fact, I would definitely say it's a solid option for you guys at home who know the VMP name and don't mind spending a few bucks extra compared to some other tune options here on the site. So why is the VMP going to be a top tier tune option here at AM? Well, they have been around in the tuning industry for quite some time now, and over that time they've of course developed their power, as we'll show you on the dyno jet here in a little bit. But also during that time, they've really done their homework and dialed in great drivability. And I think that's going to be the biggest separating factor when going with the VMP tune. It's a more refined product again. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, driving the car around town, no idling issues, no surging issues, smooth throttle response, it's not gonna be stalling out, things like that. And after driving the car myself, I can attest to all these things. Again, around town, the car idles and drives like a factory Mustang. But once you start laying into the throttle a little bit, you can really feel the increased throttle response and the increased power throughout the RPM range. Now, as I mentioned at the top of this video, guys, you are getting 3 tunes written by VMP, ordered through us here at AM, a low, medium, and high octane tune, depending on what kind of fuel you have in your area. Now that lower octane tune, again, you're gonna see some benefits over your factory calibration, a little bit more power, of course, definitely that improved drivability that I talked about a little earlier, but it's not gonna be as aggressive as their high octane tune, which typically does utilize a little bit more timing and some other stuff to get you those bigger power gains. Also worth pointing out here, guys, VMP does offer 1 data log revision with their tunes if necessary. As I mentioned at the top of this video, again, guys, you are getting a premium product here with the VMP tune, and it is going to cost you a little bit more right off the bat. They do offer those slightly more in-depth tunes, such as your E85 tunes, nitrous applications, and even those forced induction tunes, but they will add a little bit more to the price tag when ordering. Also, don't forget, guys, these tunes are coming loaded on the SF4 X4 Power Flash Tuner here, which does have some nice notable features as well. Some of the biggies with the device do include the full data logging capabilities, nice bright full color LCD screen, the ability to read and display up to 8 different values of your car at one time, including RPM, intake air temperature, air fuel ratio boost, things like that. It can hold up to 10 tunes at one time, and it can read and clear those diagnostic trouble codes. When it does come time to upload your custom VMP tune, I think you'll find it's gonna be one of the easier mods you're ever gonna do to your new Mustang. We call it 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, but honestly, I think that's being a little generous. Now first, you're going to locate your car's OBD2 port on the 2015 and up Mustangs, located on the lower left-hand portion of the dash on the driver's side. Plug the tuner in and wait for it to power on. Navigate the menus, find the Program Vehicle tab, and go ahead and select the tune you wish to upload. Follow the directions on the screen, and you should be good to go in a few minutes from start to finish. We already ran our 2015 manual GT on our dyno jet behind me, established some baseline numbers, and then we re-ran the car with a 93 octane VMP tune uploaded, and here's how the VMP tune performed. Baseline, we're looking at 386 horsepower, 364 pound-feet of torque at the rear wheels. With a 93 octane VMP tune uploaded, the car is now making 402 horsepower, 375 pound-feet of torque, making for a peak gain of 16 horsepower over those baseline numbers, and gains of as much as 24 horsepower, 24 pound-feet of torque under the curve. Breaking down the numbers a little bit, guys, here's what I noticed. Now, those peak numbers are nice and all, but the big story with the VMP tune is the numbers underneath the curve, the gains underneath the curve. For instance, you're picking up a ton of torque down low in between 2,000 to 4,000 RPM, and you're picking up a bunch of power up high when it comes to horsepower. So that low-end torque, that's what you're gonna feel red light to red light, merging onto the highway, things like that. On the flip side, that high-end power is what you're gonna feel when you really start winding out the car a little bit, getting into those upper RPM ranges, and hitting the drag strip, things like that. So overall, my final impressions of the tune driving the car, it pretty much mirrors the dyno graph. I mean, I felt like the car was a little healthier down low, and at the same time, it really did come to life over a 5,000 RPM. With the VMP tune, sure, you're paying a little bit more for it up front, but you're getting an established name that can pretty much handle anything from your bone stock or lightly modded GT all the way down to your big boost forced induction setup. So be sure to learn more about the VMP tunes for your S550 GT here at AmericanMuscle.com.